Today, we will be visiting the Republic of Maldives, a small archipelagic state in South Asia situated in the Indian Ocean. It lies southwest of Sri Lanka and India, about 700 kilometers from the Asian continent's mainland. In order for us to land there, we will be flying from Kuala Lumpur to Maldives, then embark on a south ferry to Mafushi. Stay one night and take another ferry to Kutahura where the main jetty is located. From there, it's a long journey up the stretch of different islands, several atolls and several hours of cruising. We stumbled across the blue, yellow macaw in Kutahura, confronted a banded sea crate while snorkeling at the coral reef, caught a 15-kilogram red snapper on a night fishing expedition. The main attraction was that we ended up at night, overwhelmed with microscopic organisms called bioluminescent phytoplankton while swimming in one of the laid-back beaches. The chain of 26 atolls stretches from Ihavantipalhu Atoll in the north to Adu Atoll in the south across the equator. Comprising a territory spanning roughly 298 square kilometers, Maldives is one of the world's most geographically dispersed sovereign states as well as the smallest Asian country by land area and with around 557,426 inhabitants. Mali is the capital and the most populated city, traditionally called the King's Island where the ancient royal dynasties ruled. Not only this, but we will be going off the beaten journey to Vaadho, which is one of the inhabited islands of Vaadho Atoll, Maldives. Famous for the bioluminescent plankton, the spectacular sea of stars can be experienced in this island yearly from July until September. With clean roads and white sandy beaches, Vaadho is one of the most beautiful inhabited island in Maldives. Making through the stretch of atolls, crystal clear waters, golden sands and refreshing winds can be aspiring at a distance. The weather is just right for any activities we had planned. Please be informed that scammers are on the rise when you visit these places, lurking at advantage points that tourists are in need. Some prices are overpriced. In one instance, when we arrived on Vaadho Island, the accommodation has been a problem. Making a room reservation online, we were confronted by another person that the price has increased due to high season. Another factor is the Wi-Fi and the hot water shower, both which showed no or poor service. Be accustomed to excuses from these local people as they show no remorse in ripping off. Even before we started to ask for the tour package once at Vaadho, we were serviced fully with overpriced explanation tours. To dive with manta rays, stingrays and eagle rays, they will charge us overused $150. But astonishing at one point, the only tour guide there seems a bit shaken and secret-oriented when he acknowledged that we were from Malaysia. The fact that Malaysia Airlines MH340 have gone missing led me to the clue that MH340 was to be found very far west of Vaadho. He did show signs that something foul is not to be ever found. Apparently, he said that manta ray and deep shark dive had to cancel for no appropriate reasons. If MH340 is discoverable, it will be then a wonder we can only choose the coral reef and coral garden snorkeling as our last hope of exploration. The price he provided was to set for the price of the boat, as 6 of us shared. At the first coral reef point, venomous banded sea crate snake is located. Plectrodicus venatus oriental sweet lips, Acanthurus leucoster non-surgeon fish, Catodon elriga butterfly fish, Scaridae parrotfish, Bryacanthus hammer or bullseye, are found. The reef of Vaadho Coral Garden, which is then after, located west of Vaadho, the corals are more complex, beautiful and saltier water. The reef slopes to a sandy bottom are at a maximum of 30 meters. Fish life is abundant with many varieties. Colorful baselets and damsels surround the corals with schools of triggerfish and bannerfish hovering above. Swimming northward, the reef slowly changes more to a wall. Closer to the Vaadho channel the wave current changes. In the evening, the night fishing was a success. To be an expert, the fishermen had to cruise far out of the fishing range. At times fear of capsizing the boat was an imminent danger due to strong water current, winds and uncontrollable extremes. Luckily enough, I caught a 15 kilograms red snapper with 2 other person assisting the hold. The price of the trip was a good bargain, as the fishermen reassured that a try shall not be a regret. The over 1-meter red snapper fish caught the eye of the fisherman. A pricey catch, yet a delicious delicacy dish for our dinner main course taste buds. Lastly, the experience with bioluminescent plankton was enduring indeed. The lights from tiny marine microbes emanates which, when jostled by the ocean waters, create a cellular level chemical reaction that emits that light. The effect is startling and romantic and even disorienting when, on starry nights, the ocean appears to mirror the sky. With flickering of these tiny microbes, it has an electrifying sensation. Okay. My GPS shows we are near. At our first dive at the coral reef, it's quite ambient, yet it's about to rain, and can anytime thunderstorm. This weather is unpredictable. The sailormen have said, if the wave current is too strong, we will eventually go back. Tough, but right. Let's jump in. vanishing on the glances of corals. A true reflection of lively, tiny spirits that is hidden beneath these coral reefs. Tucked away of the steep corals, fishes, eels, and lobsters are shelled within, calling it their home. Is that a blue coral? Blue is a very rare color in nature and is seldom found. Blue coral is a species of colonial coral. It is the only octocoral known to produce a massive skeleton. This skeleton is formed of aragonite, similar to that of Scleractinia. Individual polyps live in tubes within the skeleton and are connected by a thin layer of tissue over the outside of the skeleton. Looks like he found a conch shell. Conch shells and shell jewelry are used for aquarium trade. It is also sold to tourists, but be careful. I am pleased he had passed it to me. Whether he wants to sell it to me or not, I will not take it due to the fact that it is illegal to bring it back through the airport. This scenario hype is like a cryptic scene of the James Bond retrieve and escape mission. Whenever there's fear, overcoming it with warmth. To being stranded lost is not an optional norm. That's a giant moray eel seen at a distance. After first dive trip, pretty exhausted. But we'll try to go back relentlessly to explore more. Alright, the storm is about to come. Just few minutes that has been guaranteed, after we will head to our last direction, Garden of Coral.